Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another video where we're gonna be looking over the Game Week 23 fixtures and speaking about them and seeing if my predictions that I made were correct. Now let's start off with West Ham versus Chelsea. Chelsea played decent in this game. The goal from Chelsea came from Enzo Fernandez over the top goal to Felix, who just passed it into the net first time. Very, very good finish. Then Kufal whips in a cross. Bowen nicks it on his head, and Emerson puts it in the net against his old club. Souček had his goal disallowed by VAR. Chelsea dominated more of the ball. They had 71% possession. And I unfortunately couldn't watch the game, but I did hear that Cucurella didn't want to pass to Mudryk. And I predicted this a 2-1 win for West Ham, and I was pretty close, but it ended 1-1. Arsenal versus Brentford. I knew this game was going to be a tight one. Tony started off with a shot that hit the crossbar. And so the top right, or like top of the crossbar, and both Saka and Tony had shots, but they went wide so far. Saka put a great pass across goal to Trossard, who got his first Arsenal goal. And Brentford got an equalizer where, in my opinion, Norgard was offside, and he scored it to Tony, who made it 1-1. And my prediction for this game was 2-1 Arsenal, and yet again, a close one. Fulham versus Nottingham Forest was the next game, and Willian scored an incredible goal where he fake shotted, and then he dropped the player. I think it was Renan Lodi, and then he curled it top left with his left foot. Very, very good goal. Forest had a chance, but it was skied over the net. Johnson put a pass across the net, but Chris Wood couldn't get a touch. Di Cordoba-Reid fires a shot outside the box, but it hits the crossbar. Fulham had loads of chances and seemed like they played well. Forest got more into the game in the second half. Solomon made it 2-0 for Fulham, and that was game. I predicted a 1-1 draw, and yet again I was close. Leicester versus Tottenham. I expected Spurs to win this game, and that just wasn't the case. Bentancur started the scoring with a tap-in from a corner. Then Mendy shot the ball beautifully into the top right. Iheanacho passed it to Maddison, and that made it 2-1 for Leicester, and Iheanacho with a precise finish to make it 3-1, and then Barnes finishes it outside the box to make it 4-1 for Leicester. Did not expect that. I predicted a 3-1 win for Tottenham, but that was wrong. Southampton versus Wolves. Southampton started off pretty well in this game. Alcaraz starts the scoring with a goal outside the box off the post. Southampton were getting loads of chances, and then Lamina got a second yellow card and got sent off. And Traore brings it back to 1-1 for Wolves. Wolves then scored their second goal to win 2-1. I predicted 2-0 Wolves, so I was really close. And the next game was Crystal Palace versus Brighton. McAllister missed two great chances to put Brighton up, and then Estepinian finishes a shot in the box with his right foot, and it was disallowed, unfortunately. And Marsh scored a goal from a great cross, and Robert Sanchez dropped the ball after he caught it, and then it fell down, and Tompkins just headed it home, which made it a 1-1 result, and I predicted 3-0 Brighton, I thought they would dominate, but wasn't the case. Now Bournemouth versus Newcastle. Solanke almost scored a header, but Pope saved it. Bournemouth whipped a cross in and got a touch, and it goes in for a 1-0 up for them. And then Almiron scores the follow-up of Longstaff's shot at the Bournemouth keeper. Newcastle, after Almiron scored that goal, they started to dominate the game more. Gordon had a shot in front of the net, but it was blocked. Trippier clears Solanke's behind the leg shot off the line. So Bournemouth could have won if Solanke scored that, and I predicted 3-0 Newcastle. But the game was, I almost got it right. And the Leeds versus Man United, this was a very good one, because Somerville skied a shot in front of the net, and then yet again Somerville takes another shot and it's saved by De Gea. Leeds started very well in this game, but then Rashford receives a cross from Luke Shaw and he heads it into the net, which makes it 1-0. And then Garnacho with a amazing goal. He's 18. What a talent. He's really, really good in my opinion. And I predicted 4-1 Man U, and got it wrong once again. Not one right yet. And Man City versus Villa. Rodri starts the scoring with a header early on in the match. Haaland with a right-footed pass across the goal for Gundogan, and to make it 2-0. And Mahrez makes it 3-0 with a penalty that was awarded because Grealish felt some contact, so he fell. And 3-0 in the first half. That was crazy. And then Watkins finishes it to make it 3-1 for Villa. And I predicted 2-1 Villa, but City turned up this week. They played really well, I can't lie. And the last match, Liverpool versus Everton. Tarkowski hit the post off a corner, and then Liverpool off that same, when he hit the post, they went on a counter attack where Nunez crossed it to Salah, and Salah made it 1-0. And that was awful keeping from Pickford. He literally left the net open for Salah to score. And Trent with a beautiful driven pass to Yakpo at the back post for his first club goal. And the game ended 2-0 in Liverpool's favor. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully let me know what game you enjoyed watching this weekend. And don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.